This is not another video to promise something too far-fetched or absurd. This really works and you can start today. And so that's why this challenge of lasting 21 days without any negativity can transform your life, because it rewires your brain. You're so used to your new life that when you slip up after the new conditioning, like, it's so evident, it's so obvious. It's like, oh yeah, yes, makes sense, of course. I just love it. I just really, really do love it. Can you go 21 days without complaining about anything? Can you last 21 days without emanating any kind of negativity from your field? If you can, then you will see your life transform before your eyes, because, as you know, like attracts like. And when we're complaining or radiating anything negative from our field, we become a match to anything negative. And I speak from experience. I started doing this some time ago and my life transformed, and it's now very clear to me. Whenever there's anything negative coming off of me, I will get back or receive back things that I'm like, I don't care for that. You know what I mean? So like attracts like. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you what complaining looks like. I'm going to explain why it affects your life negatively. And I'm gonna show you how to apply this beautiful practice in your life so you can see your life transform before your eyes. So if that's interesting to you, stick until the end, because it's going to be good. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Fernando and welcome to my channel. Complaining. When we hear this word, you might think of the typical things, right? You go out to a restaurant and you have a meal, you don't like it, you complain about it, right? So these are the typical obvious ones. But it's crucial for us to see how negativity might be emanating off of our field and be flying under our radar, and we're not even like aware of it, right? So for example, if you're criticizing or blaming or pointing a finger to anyone or anything, that's negative. So this would be considered here in this video like a form of complaint. Right? So you're unhappy about something, you're pointing a finger. That's negativity. On the other end of the spectrum, it could be you complaining about yourself, your perceived flaws, self-criticism, right? So if you're not gentle enough with yourself and you're just pointing a finger to you, then that's also negative. And so that's included in this thing we're calling complaining here. If someone tells you something you don't like and you're like, yeah, all right, you son of a that's also negative. So it could be anything that's negative. You're doing something, you're cooking or writing a report, you're building something new, whatever it is. You're doing something and you make a mistake. And that's related to like self-criticism. Something doesn't go your way, you make a mistake, something goes wrong. How do you react? How do you react to anything unpleasant in life? So if there's anything negative of any kind coming off of you, that's considered complaining here. Can you last 21 days without that? That is the challenge. This transforms your life. Now, how does this affect you on an energetic level? And how does that block the good things from coming to you? Your desires from manifesting? There is an infinite field of infinite possibilities. It's also known as creation or the fourth dimension, the alternative space. It's a field that contains everything that was, is, and ever will be. It's there, available as pure potential, as pure possibility. And we are here in the third dimension with our physical bodies, and we are equipped with a mind and with the ability to think, right? And engage emotions. And so we tap into this field with our instrument, which is our body, right? And so when we have a thought of quality X, that leads us to feel emotions of a quality X, we are accessing a sector in the field that contains quality X. And through persistence, we are attuning to that sector and drawing it to our physical world. So we manifest that quality X thing materializes here where we are in the third dimension. And so that thing manifests right before your eyes and you experience that. And so that's literally manifestation, creating from the fourth dimension. And so we're doing this at all times. We've always been doing this. We just didn't know how the game worked, right? And so in our innocence, we are giving our power away. We're giving our power away, and we're also manifesting stuff that we don't want. And so that's why this challenge of lasting 21 days without any negativity can transform your life, because it rewires your brain. The way you see things, you become so aware that after this period, you know better not to give your power away through negativity, through negative thoughts, through negative reactions. But in order for you to rewire your brain, you got to stick to it, right? Keep at it. Because if you do, then you'll give your brain a chance to be rewired. And then you will see how the quality of your experiences will shift accordingly. And it's so beautiful. You are the ultimate creator. And so mindlessly reacting to life, thinking that that's what you should do because you've been conditioned to doing that, right? We didn't know better. And so it's time for us to regain full control of our lives and be like, am I willing to pay the price for reacting negatively to anything? Because the prize is the reflection you see in the outer world. And if that seems too far-fetched, you can try it out for yourself. And that's the purpose of this video, is for you to do just that. And if you're attentive enough, you will see the connection, because ultimately nothing is a coincidence, right? The universe is divine, it's cosmic, it's intelligent, it's literally divine intelligence, because it's all mind, it's all energy, and everything is divinely in place and organized, right? The law of attraction is the law that organizes everything and matches stuff divinely. Like attracts like, so everything is in place. So if you do change the way you react, and give your power to stuff that you want, you will see how things just follow. And then life becomes so much more effortless, right? I just love it. I just really, really do love it. So how do you do this challenge? As I said, 21 days. The thing is, if you slip up, you got to go back to square one. So say you're in day 20 and you're doing amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And you slip up, go back to day 1, right? And so it's fabulous. And you will see your experiences in your life transform. Now, after doing this, you will ultimately apply this challenge to your life, and it'll be your new lifestyle. I promise you. That's what happened to me. So these days, it's very rare for me to slip up. Sometimes it happens, and I see it right before my eyes, like the unfolding of events. When I allow, right, my frequency to drop. You're so used to your new life that when you slip up, after the new conditioning, like it's so evident, it's so obvious. It's like, oh yeah, yes, makes sense, of course this is happening, of course, it's my antenna, right? I just set it to a lower frequency, so this is matching, it's all making perfect sense because the universe is totally organized. And so this is all I have for you today, and I hope you apply this to your life, because this is not another video to promise something too far-fetched or absurd. This really works, and you can start today. And I hope you do. I love you very much. We're here to ascend. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.